Men that feel lost or castrated, or feel a sense of loss, or feel because they were castrated, because they were lost, because they were prostituted out, because they have no sense of themselves, because that was stripped from them in other lives. Yes, do we need to go into therapy? Indeed, we need to go into therapy. Do we need to work our issues? Absolutely, we need to work out our issues. Is the greater point, is there a fraction of myself that exists beyond my comprehension, beyond this realm, that the only way that I can create that peace and to bring it whole again is through silence and meditation? Indeed, it is the only way. If I try to identify, associate, or relate, or psychosomatically try to relate to, oh my God, I'm out there, I'm in the 13th century, oh my God, you are got it wrong. It isn't about the story any longer. It isn't about the rebirthing any longer. It isn't about what that life was about or what century. What matters is developing the acutest sense, that your sense is so acute in your meditation, not because your mind wanders, because you're seated in the heart. And within that heart, it finds the counterparts of you. You don't do anything. The only thing in which you need to do is develop a great heart. Start making choices instead of reactions. When you wash the floor, praise God. When you have friends, praise God. When you know that there's a train of emotions coming down, just go, woohoo, let's watch that go by. Okay. Doo-doo. Okay, we're back. Start taking responsibility for what you're thinking and what you're saying. To become happy, you need to teach yourself happiness. Happiness isn't something you get. You have to earn happiness. Happiness isn't something that you just attain. You must earn it. You might have a great spouse or a great husband. You just need to earn to play together. You have everything else already. Now you just need to earn these other pieces. If you are stuck with dysfunctional relationships, there are parts of you that equally are having dysfunctional relationships, but these are just counterparts. These are not full-fledged beings in another realm. And even if you understand this or not, people quit smoking. But that person in 2 other generations that smoked, you might quit, and you'll find yourself 6 weeks, 6 months down the road, smoking again, not understanding. If you think about the clarity, why would you spend 6 months and trade it in for 1 cigarette? What person in their right mind would waste 6 months of something? But if there are 2 other counterparts that are addicted in another realm that can only be brought through the deepest inner realms of meditation and brought back into the heart, then I will lose my ability not to smoke and decide to smoke again. So your determination to gather all of yourself, your determination in finding gratitude, your determination not to suffer any longer, your determination to change and develop and say, who am I? Why do I behave? Why do I say what I say? I'm not suggesting that you do not have a great personality. My question is, what comes out of your mouth on a regular basis, and who the dickens is this person? How much of what you think and say and do is your soul, and how much of it belongs to your great ancestors and every incarnation? We need to modify how we think, how we behave, and what we say, and create a change, because through that can we find happiness. A great heart one doesn't get, one earns it. Great happiness one doesn't get, one earns it. People that can stop their behavior or recognize it in midstream sentence. When we can say, oh, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing this anymore. When we can stop behavior in midstream or before it is about to be launched. If I'm about to become angry, I can stop my way halfway through. If I react a certain way and stop myself, I break myself. You can get off this wheel. But you need to meditate. You need to meditate. That's why these retreats are so important, because what you do not understand, you move forward in consciousness so dramatically that your human mind cannot even understand this all. Bart could literally sit here and say nothing and just lead everyone in meditation. And you could sit as a group. But of course, the mind needs to learn. So as a human being, it is for this that he does so much research and finds things in different ways and different words, because he understands. He's not reaching you only. He's reaching you and the other counterparts of you that are still smoking or still afraid or still are addicted. And these other counterparts is what he is trying to reach, because he has reached his own counterparts and knows that they are existing and trying to bring them home. So when he speaks, or when he speaks, or when I speak, it isn't just about this single going in here and going out there. That is why you learn so much within yourself, because you are making peace with lifetimes that are still existed simultaneously, but they're only fragments of these lives that create closure. It is not because we need to go around and say to every person, I love you, but I wish you could. The world is changing, and you are a rare being. And I sincerely mean that. Every day, find a person that you say, you look beautiful today. Find 7 things, 7 strangers, 7 people in a day, even if it is each other. I dare you to say, I do not know you, but I love your smile. When we recognize the beauty in others, we recognize ourselves. See the beauty in others and compliment on them. It's how our heart gets healed. It sounds narcissistic, it sounds selfish when we have an open heart and say, you look beautiful. We are saying to the soul, I know what you look like because you are standing in front of me. So when we give great gratitude, when we acknowledge someone else, when we say, you are beautiful, or I love you, it isn't just about our existence or being selfish.